Welcome back to another episode of DIY Projects with Charles. Today I am working on a 2018 Chrysler Pacifica 3.6 liter Pentastar engine. And so I have five codes that are currently being set on the engine: a check engine light, a flashing check engine light. So at any rate, it appears to be an issue with this VVL solenoid, or variable valve lift solenoid. So you can see I've taken it out already. You do have to remove the upper intake in order to get to this. If you are dealing with bank 2, this is bank 2. Bank 1 is back there in the back, because this is transverse setup in this vehicle. So it came out of this location right here, next to these coils for the spark plugs. So again, you take the top of the intake manifold off in order to get to it. Not that difficult. I'm going to say it took me maybe a half an hour to get down to this part. Obviously would have been easier on bank 1, because bank 1 doesn't have the intake manifold on top of it. So you can get to the one on that side a lot easier. So there's two of these valves. Let's see if I can, yeah, I can see it here, but I can't really get you a good picture of it. But it's located right here. The one on this is bank 1, the back bank, up against the passenger compartment. And on bank 2, it's right here in this location. So like I said, 5 different codes. They kind of seem to lead down to this being the problem. And so this lift solenoid pulls oil from the bottom. You can see it's got a screen there and a filter, and the computer uses the information on how to adjust the valves based on that. So if you've got the wrong viscosity oil that you're using, or it's gummed up or gunked up, you got a bunch of sludge in the engine, all of that is going to have a negative effect on this valve lift solenoid. So this is the new one, nice and clean, new filter. So that's what's going in. That's what it looks like from the top. Once you get down to this part here, it's just one bolt here, that's the 10 millimeter, and it slides right out. I'll probably replace that seal as well while I'm here, and put the new one in, and hopefully that'll take care of the issue that I'm having with these 5 codes. So I will list the 5 codes also. They do tend to be connected, and so if you have all 5 of these codes, there's a very good chance this VVL solenoid is plugged up, stuck, whatever. And so it could be confusing the computer. It doesn't know, PCM doesn't know exactly when it's supposed to be firing. So you get a bunch of misfires and a variety of other codes, all because of this same issue. So I'm hoping this will take care of it. I'm going to put it back together, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching.